Hello everyone. Welcome back to Learn English Story Guy. Today we present a Level 3 Advanced English Practice Story. Designed for upper intermediate to advanced learners. This is the extraordinary true biography of Albert Einstein, the scientist whose genius reshaped our understanding of the universe. The title is Albert Einstein Genius Mind. We will use sophisticated vocabulary, complex sentence structures, and precise past tenses for your advanced listening and speaking practice. Listen attentively. Pause to repeat, and absorb the depth of this remarkable life. Let's begin. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in the German city of Ulm. His parents, Hermann and Pauline Einstein, were secular Ashkenazi Jews. Hermann ran an electrochemical factory, while Pauline, a talented pianist, nurtured music in the home. Young Albert did not speak fluently until age 9, prompting family concern. Yet he displayed early curiosity. At 5, he marveled at a compass needle, fascinated by invisible forces. His uncle Jacob introduced algebra, and Max Talmud, a medical student, shared philosophy texts. These influences ignited a lifelong passion for abstract reasoning. In 1888, the family moved to Munich, where Albert attended the Luitpold Gymnasium. He excelled in mathematics and physics, but chafed under rigid Prussian education. Teachers labeled him lazy. Yet he taught himself advanced calculus at 14. At 15, without completing secondary school, he followed his family to Pavia, Italy. There he wrote his first scientific paper on the investigation of the state of the ether in a magnetic field. In 1895, he failed the Zurich Polytechnic entrance exam, but aced mathematics and physics sections. After a year at Cantonal School in Aarau, Switzerland, he gained admission at the Polytechnic. Einstein met Mileva Maric, a Serbian physics student. Their relationship deepened amid intellectual debates. He graduated in 1900, but received no assistantship. Unemployed, he tutored and substituted, while applying for teaching posts. In 1901, he acquired Swiss citizenship, renouncing German allegiance to avoid military service. The following year, he secured a position at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. this stable job. Examining electromagnetic inventions. Provided financial security and mental freedom. He called it his cobbler's trade. Yet it honed his ability to visualize complex systems. 1905 became Einstein's Annus Mirabilis, the miracle year. Working evenings and weekends. He published 4 groundbreaking papers in Annalender Physik. First, on the photoelectric effect. He proposed light as discrete quanta, later termed photons. This explained why certain metals emitted electrons under light, earning him the 1921 Nobel Prize. Second, Brownian motion. Provided empirical evidence for atoms, resolving a century-old debate. Third, special relativity. Unified space and time, abolishing absolute simultaneity. Its famous equation, E equals mc squared, revealed mass-energy equivalence. Fourth, he reformulated electromagnetic theory. Colleagues initially dismissed these as eccentric, but Max Planck recognized their brilliance. In 1903, Einstein married Mileva. Their daughter, Liesl, born in 1902, likely died in infancy or was adopted. Sons Hans Albert and Eduard followed. The marriage strained under Einstein's absorption in work. By 1914, they separated, divorcing in 1919. That year, he married his cousin Elsa Lowenthal, who managed his domestic life. Academic recognition arrived swiftly. In 1908, he lectured at the University of Bern. By 1911, he held a full professorship in Prague. In 1914, he became director of the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute in Berlin. There, he developed general relativity, published in 1915. This theory described gravity as space-time curvature caused by mass. Its prediction of light bending around the sun was confirmed during a 1919 solar eclipse. The Times of London headline read, "Revolution in Science, New Theory of the Universe." Einstein became an instant global celebrity. Yet fame brought complications. Anti-Semitism surged in Weimar Germany. Einstein, a pacifist and Zionist, faced threats. In 1921, he toured America, raising funds for Hebrew University. Crowds mobbed him. Reporters asked if he believed in God. He replied, I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the lawful harmony of the universe. In 1933, Hitler rose to power. Einstein, visiting the U.S., never returned. The Nazis seized his property, burned his books, and placed a bounty on his head. Settling in Princeton, New Jersey, Einstein joined the Institute for Advanced Study. He lived modestly, sailed, played violin, and pursued unified field theory. Though unsuccessful, his efforts influenced quantum mechanics debates. He famously clashed with Niels Bohr over determinism, stating, "God does not play dice." In 1939, he co-signed a letter to President Roosevelt, warning of atomic bombs. This spurred the Manhattan Project, a decision he later regretted. After Hiroshima, he became a nuclear disarmament advocate. Einstein's later years blended science, politics, and philosophy. He supported civil rights, co-chairing the Emergency Committee of Atomic Scientists. In 1952, Israel offered him the presidency. He declined, saying, "I lack both the natural aptitude and the experience." On April 18, 1955, an aortic aneurysm ruptured, refusing surgery. He whispered in German, "It is time to go." His brain was preserved for study, revealing enlarged parietal lobes for mathematical reasoning. Einstein's legacy transcends physics. His equations powered GPS satellites, lasers, solar cells. Yet he warned, concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. From a patent clerk to icon, he proved imagination surpasses knowledge. The story of Einstein's childhood reveals layers of complexity. Though he spoke late, his silence masked profound thought. The compass gift from his father became a symbol. He later recalled, "Something deeply hidden had to be behind things." This wonder drove him beyond textbooks. In Munich, the Catholic school he attended clashed with his Jewish heritage. He learned violin from his mother, finding solace in Mozart sonatas. Music remained a lifelong companion, a parallel language to mathematics. He once said, "If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician." The move to Italy exposed him to Renaissance art. Walking Pavia's streets. He absorbed beauty and proportion. His first paper. Written at 16. Already questioned ether theory. The ether. A hypothetical medium for light. Dominated 19th century physics. Einstein's intuition rejected it, paving the way for relativity. At a row. The progressive school encouraged visualization. He imagined riding a light beam. A thought experiment that birthed special relativity. Mileva Maric challenged him intellectually. Their letters reveal passionate discussions on Maxwell's equations. Some historians debate her contributions to 1905 papers. Einstein acknowledged her help, but authorship remained his. Their son, Edouard, later diagnosed with schizophrenia, suffered institutionalization. Einstein grieved deeply, visiting when possible. The patent office years were paradoxically productive. Routine tasks left his mind free. He formed the Olympia Academy, a discussion group with friends. They debated Hume, Mach, and Poincaré. These philosophers shaped his epistemology. The photoelectric paper introduced light quanta. This dual nature, wave and particle, confounded physicists. Planck had used quanta reluctantly. Einstein embraced them boldly. Brownian motion paper ended atom skepticism. Perrin's 1908 experiments confirmed predictions. Special relativity demolished Newtonian absolutes. Time dilation, length contraction, and mass increase emerged logically. The equation E equals mc squared implied atomic energy, though not immediately grasped. Its implications were staggering. General relativity took a decade. Einstein wrestled with covariance, tensors, and geodesics. He experienced physical illness from overwork. Elsa nursed him, providing stability. The 1915 field equations were elegant. Mercury's orbit anomaly, explained perfectly. The eclipse expedition, led by Eddington. Face clouds. Yet measurements confirmed deflection. Einstein received the telegram. Results positive. He showed it to a student, who asked his reaction if wrong. Then I would feel sorry for the dear Lord. He replied. Fame transformed him. In Japan, thousands greeted him. In Palestine, He laid Hebrew University's cornerstone. Anti-relativity campaigns emerged. Some called it Jewish physics. Einstein debated publicly. Defending science. Exile in America brought reflection. Princeton's quiet suited him. He walked daily. Pipe in mouth. Unified field theory eluded him. Quantum entanglement puzzled him. The EPR paper with Podolsky and Rosen questioned completeness. Bohr countered, sparking decades of debate. The atomic letter haunted him. He called it his one great mistake. Yet he understood Nazi threat. Post-war. He advocated world government. The Russell-Einstein Manifesto warned of nuclear peril. Pugwash conferences stemmed from it. Personal quirks abounded. He refused socks. Hated formal wear. His hair became iconic. He sailed Lake Carnegie. Thinking. Violin sessions with Queen Elizabeth of Belgium. Revealed gentleness. Death came peacefully. The nurse spoke no German. His final words lost. His desk held unfinished equations. Cremation followed. Ashes scattered. The pathologist stole his brain. Studies showed unusual glial cells. Einstein's impact endures. GPS corrects for relativity. Black holes. Detected in 2015. Validate general relativity. Quantum computing explores his paradoxes. His image sells posters. Yet his message transcends. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Now, let's review advanced vocabulary from the story. Repeat after me for precise pronunciation. Secular. Non-religious. Marveled. Wondered with amazement. Chafed. Felt irritated. Aced. Scored perfectly. Annus mirabilis. Year of wonders. Photoelectric. Light causing electron emission. Quanta. Discrete energy packets. Empirical. Based on observation. Simultaneity. Events at same time. Curvature. Bending of space. Pacifist. Anti-war advocate. Zionist. Supporter of Jewish homeland. Determinism. Events caused by prior states. Disarmament. Reduction of weapons. Aneurysm. Blood vessel bulge. Ashkenazi. Central/Eastern European Jews. Nurtured. Encourage growth. Ignited. Started strongly. Renouncing. Giving up formally. Honed. Sharpened skill. Groundbreaking. Revolutionary. Abolished. Ended officially. Equivalence. Equal value. Strained. Put under pressure. Eclipse. Sun blocked by moon. Bounty. Reward for capture. Unified. Combined into one. Clashed. Strongly disagreed. Spurred. Encouraged action. Modestly. Without showiness. Transcends. Goes beyond. Rigorous. Extremely thorough. Abstract. Theoretical. Allegiance. Loyalty to country. Visualizing. Forming mental images. Discrete. Separate. Empirical. Evidence-based. Reformulated. Restated differently. Celestial. Related to heavens. Pacifism. Opposition to violence. Secularism. Separation of religion and state. Existential. Relating to existence. Paradigm. Model or pattern. Relativity. Dependence on perspective. Spacetime. Four-dimensional continuum. Gravitational. Related to gravity. Lensing. Light bending by gravity. Quantum. Smallest energy unit. Mechanics. Laws of motion. Probabilistic. Based on chance. Entanglement. Linked particles. Cosmology. Study of universe origin. Singularity. Point of infinite density. Black hole. Collapsed star. Wormhole. Theoretical space tunnel. Multiverse. Many universes. String theory. Vibrating strings as particles. Symmetry. Balanced proportions. Invariance. unchanging under transformation. Tensor, mathematical object. Geodesic, shortest path in curved space. Dilation, time slowing its speed. Contraction, length shortening its speed. Paradox, seemingly contradictory truth. Epistemology, study of knowledge. Let's practice complex sentences. Repeat for advanced fluency. Although Einstein spoke late, his mind raced ahead of peers. The compass that fascinated him at 5. Foreshadowed relativity. Having renounced German citizenship, he embraced Swiss neutrality. While patent examining paid bills, evenings birthed revolutions. The photoelectric paper, which explained electron emission, won the Nobel. Special relativity abolished absolute time, unifying space and motion. General relativity, published in 1915, described gravity geometrically. The 1919 eclipse expedition confirmed light deflection, making Einstein famous. Repeat the title with me for perfect enunciation. Albert Einstein Genius Mind. Learn English through Story Level 3 English Practice. Advanced learners. Einstein exemplified that true genius questions assumptions. From thought experiments to cosmic theories, he taught imagination's supremacy. This Level 3 story challenges your comprehension, enriches vocabulary, and inspires inquiry. What fundamental truth will you question today? Call to action. If Einstein's genius ignited your intellectual fire and English mastery, smash that subscribe button immediately. Activate the bell for weekly Level 3 advanced stories that stretch your linguistic limits. Join Learn English Story Guy, where scientific biographies forge elite vocabulary, critical thinking, and flawless pronunciation. Subscribe now. Comment your favorite Einstein insight, and let's explore together. See you in the next story.